Family values. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm here to speak with you on the fact of family values. This is my first speech. And what this to me says, there's a man reading the Bible, which is the father, and his children, and the wife, which is the mother, is sitting, and the dog with the little girl, feeding the dog. But to get the gathering, this is where we're going to start. The gathering. That's unity. Unity. You see, we're finna get ready to talk about something that I've been, and I have not written anything that I'm finna say. I'm coming from my heart because this is what I am to do. All right? Now, this right here is unity, you see? And I'm uniting myself with this because this is what unity really is. Togetherness. You see, this globe right here has unity. Now, we're going to talk about this globe. We're going to talk about this picture. I'm not scared to speak and die for what I'm going to be speaking on. I'm not a preacher. I want to make that clear to everyone. I am not a preacher. I am a speaker. I have a teacher, which is the creator of all creation, that teaches me within my heart, I feel, to speak up on values of family. Values, family. Values, unity. I got a real serious issue within myself, as well as you do. The greatest war, all these rumors of all these wars you're hearing about, the greatest war is the war amongst ourselves. Within ourselves. Unity. United we stand. Divided we shall fall. Take out the head and the body shall fall. United we stand. And divided we fall. It's such a sad thing because we find ourselves speaking. Excuse me, I have no glasses. I kind of can't see myself. But I'm back to the subject. It doesn't matter. I'm going to speak on this fact of my first speaking. I feel like I should speak on this. You see, united we stand, divided we fall. United States of America. It's deep. You have the United Kingdoms. It's deep. You have the United Nations. It's deep. So deep that while we're separated in the United States of America, so busy worrying about the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, that we are looking bad. See, the other countries are looking at our women and us and our children. But wait, they don't have to just look because they are here. You're wondering why these stores are being, popping up with the foreign stores. You see, it's almost like the Trojan horse. United States of America is one state that consists of every type of individual from all over the world. Right? But naturally, we are Americans. I don't care if you're black, white, whatever. It doesn't even matter anymore. It ain't even about money no more. Money is irrelevant. They looking at us like we don't even care about your money. What has money got to do with anything? United we stand, divided we shall fall. Character. I take Detroit for example, New Orleans for example, and any other parts of United States. United States of America, why will we have one of our own subsidized communities to even have the simple taste or the word to say bankruptcy? Here it is, 2014, and it's a historical moment, true enough. There's really no true speakers that's really brave enough to stick by what they believe in and end up possibly dying for what they believe in. You imagine the fact of what our society is becoming while we're complaining, locking up individuals, putting them into jail, complaining about our financial debt. United we stand, divided we fall. Now imagine if we all came together. That shows the truth in what we're saying. But you remember the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Here's the powerful part. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty, our Statue of Liberty, liberty. And you should know the rest. I'm sorry. We don't hear that much anymore, right? It's not even in our schools, really. You know, in the morning time, we used to have our children stand up and hold their hands up and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Knew that by heart because you did it the first thing in the morning. We don't know who's running our country, do we? We're too busy looking at our own issues. We're having a battle, a war within ourselves, within our own country. And yet, how is it that you can be disrupted? Look at our women. Our women represent us. So confused, some are gay and some are straight. You know, the guys, family. You know, when a real family sets this example, that means the father is a man. The kids grow up realizing that. The mother is the woman holding her position. The kids grow up realizing that. Okay, now, within our families, we have churches that speak on families. Does this look like a church? No. This looks like a house. Now, that is a church in its own state, in its own inside, you know, where the father is reading the Bible to his Thanksgiving, being thankful for, you know, our Easter eggs, and, you know, we not just saying talking bad on our state to the extent, because I love United States of America. You know, the wars we're killing, wait a minute, United Nations, now y'all going to say I'm crazy. All right, now our unity comes together with, you know, one another, because every country in the world has a person here. Now, they're watching us and we're having problems. It's our character. We've been lying to one another for a long time. The truth, and we hold the truth from one another. How is it that we're going to believe our leaders? And how is our leaders going to believe us when we're consistently building our lives and our state on lies? That's destined to fall. As we see now, our state, our communities, our families are falling apart. This is a serious speech. I am a speaker. I am a spiritual speaker on the fact of reality, and it's real, the truth, put it that way. All right, now, this is where it's finna get deep at. Once we show our unity and we connect within our own little country, our own little state, then it spreads, right? We have to have everyone together on this one. Because one day, I mean, you know, Somebody quote me and prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong on this, right? Because I know. How do I know? I mean, I know. I've seen it. I know it. You know, so there's others out there, right? Y'all look at the skies. So with these looking at our entire world, even they are here. You know, so that's the truth. We look bad. What is our unity as an entire world of species to others? Maybe I got a little bit deep on some of y'all. Hey, the truth is deep. You can lie to yourself until the truth comes to light. Then what can I say? Would it be too late? You answer that. Now let's get back to our people, because I don't want let's get back to our people, because I don't want to take it there right now. I'm not going to even take it there in this speech, because the speech what I'm speaking on is our unity. Now, unity. Sorry. See, I'm just coming off my head, so it's the truth. We got unity, then we got division. You know, we're too busy worrying about who making what. See, it's about money, and it's not what it used to be about. The kids used to learn to work the character of work. You know, families are being torn apart because of simple fact. Some people feel as though the sacrifice is to sell drugs or something in order to take care of, see fit for their families. But yet, at the same time, we have enough people and enough businesses to employ one another in order to come up. See, our education is falling so bad too. You know, we got other states, other countries, learning a whole lot better than we are, and we were supposed to be an advanced, powerful country. Now we're going to lose our women, because if our women are coming up on the fact of I gotta get it because I need some money, coming up out of an untrained situation, so they gotta get it. Let's take our entire state worth of women, and let's take another country, and they see that our women are valuable, and they only see them as a value of what they actually are used to or what they desire. Now, is it true or not that another country will be able to take our women from us, or a lot of them? Then you look at the vice versa side, there'll be only a few good men. But at the same time, that's kind of crazy. Where's our unity in the United States of America? What happened to the speakers? We looking at all our problems. You're not trying to find an answer. I'll tell you what the answer is. And I'm going to speak on it. This is what I'm told to do. I ain't going to be nobody's president, and I ain't nobody's leader. I'm probably the most worst person in the world. I'm probably the greatest. I'm perfectly imperfect in God's eye. And I'm intelligently dumb. You see. But you tell me if anything I've said in here, off the top of my heart and my head and my tongue when I'm speaking, I've prayed before I spoke these things. So I'm blessed by the best. Alright. And I got a lot of speeches that I'm going to be speaking on. And I'm going to turn a lot of people over, because the truth is to come. This is what I'm called to do, and this is what I do. I don't speak against no one, but I speak against the fact of our situation. And I've been speaking for a long time, but I've been speaking to individuals. Now, becoming that, I'm able to speak to a camera. I'm able to see myself speak to you, which is you is me, which is you, I, we. Now, y'all say that the Creator's name. A lot of y'all say his name, but Jesus and whatever. You know what? We ain't going to get into that right now, okay? You, I, we. Just leave it at that. You, I, we are family, point blank. You know, the Creator created all of us, and we're blessed by the best. Now, whoever you pray to, or whatever you pray to, or whoever you believe in, at the end of the day, the Creator of all creation created it. He's the author. The one who wrote the good and the bad. I don't care how you look at it, but it's the truth. The lie is the fact that we claim to be a state called United States of America, and we don't even say. I mean, it's so bad. We build up a structure and we done totally lose it. Now, Mr. Government, Mr. President, I don't care who it is, United Kingdom's runner, I don't care how rich you are, I don't care how much money you got, all of that is meaningless. All of that is powerless. All of that means nothing. You know what's valuable? I'm going to tell you what's valuable. The character. The character. Character. Alright, now seriously. The character. We have a messed up character amongst our whole nation. You look at most of the mental institutions, they have foreign doctors that can't even properly speak English that are prescribing our own citizens medicine. We have a lot of stores becoming owned by foreign countries. Yet here we sit, not really looking at the true picture. We're looking at welfare. We're looking at who's selling weed, who's selling dope, who's selling cocaine. They're looking at how we're going to put them in jail to get our people to pay for this. And then next thing you know, we're just circling our money against each other. And it's a wet dream. Excuse me, that's the best way to put it to everybody, because you're living a fantasy. Because in reality, there's a whole nother, many other countries, a whole nother world, right? And we just one little country. We're having all these problems. And everybody in this world is in this country, but you notice what? We don't find foreigners going to Kroger's picking produce. You know, like certain foreigners. You'll find, you know, us. They don't even trust our food because we're losing ourselves. I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to speak on it because I'll die for this reason, family values. And I will speak everywhere to encourage, to teach the fact that we are all family, not just in the United States of America, but in the entire world. Because even animals are looking at us as dysfunctional. And we're too busy battling within ourselves. It's a simple choice, and it's like forgiving. You know, oh yeah, okay. Let's figure out how can we get this situation straight. I'm gonna tell you. Think about being a family. How big would you want a family? Let's reach and strive for. And I put this on any country, any king, any prince. And I would like to say this. I'm willing to die for it. Everybody prays some type of way. Let's see if we all can come together as human mankind somewhere. Maybe one day we can stop and pray and show our humanity of unity. Can we unite? Let's start within ourselves. Hey, we already know it's a choice. Is it because we're living, or do we want our names? Let's make history, and let's all be a part of a historical moment. Let's try it. Let's spread the word and let's try this. Let's share this video. Let's try this. Unity. Let's try this. Let's see if we could at least try it. Let's try to unite. Let's show I dare all human. I don't care if you're whatever you're doing, whoever you do, it doesn't even matter. Stop. Let's just try this. Good or bad, whatever. Stop. Wherever you are, stop. Let's just try this. Let's think about this. Let's come together, even in the rappers. Colossians album. I'm going to speak on that. A Colossians album. Old school rappers speaking on a real strong subject of unity. Because look at our generations. Even in your countries, in our country, all over the world, mankind is... Come on, let's try it, all right? What can we lose? We already fallen. You know what? Each individual that stands still on this right here will be remembered. Think about us coming together. Unity. It ain't hard. It's not hard. Let's just stop. Let's focus on what's really going on. Can we give it a try? Hey, I'm going to die for it, because I'm going to keep speaking on this subject, and I'm going to get deeper, and I'm going to get deeper. I'm going to dig into the core of every dysfunctional part of this whole entire mankind problem, and I'm going to talk about it. Unity. Churches. The government. Republicans and all of that.